Face-palm-worthy moments, those FML experiences.
I think it sucks.
Worst day of my life.
I have never been so embarrassed.
And that was the worst day of my life.
Right now, it does suck, but I'm going to get you through it.
Truly, hopefully it doesn't happen to you often, but let's not lie to ourselves. There are times where you just look at a situation and you're just like, oh my God, FML.
Like when I almost fell down the stairs this morning when my neighbor said hi to me in the stairwell.
You know, to be fair, that is pretty early, and if you never see people, I guess I can see.
Usually, I am the only one out there. I think there was a while where someone worked the opposite shift, so they would be coming home. I would maybe see them pulling in the parking lot, but we never actually crossed paths. This person, I'm going down the stairs, he's going up the stairs. Scared the bejesus out of me.
It's too bad he didn't have the wherewithal to be like, bah.
No, I would have pooped myself.
Well, we asked members of the Playhouse family why they're saying FML these days, and here's some of what we got. I picked out the perfect combination of clothes, making sure everything matched before heading to work. As soon as I walked into the office yesterday, my coworker said, "Why are you wearing pajamas?" I really thought I was being stylish, but apparently it looked like pajamas.
That is hard. I have some sets that like tops and bottom matches, and it makes me feel, because they're really comfy too. Do these look like pajamas? And I get worried that that's what people think.
There seems to be, is there a trend right now with those, like, it's the same colored tops and bottoms and it kind of looks like
sets.
Is it like a sweatpant kind of?
Yeah, but it could be any pant. I think it's just they match, and so people assume, oh, look at this matching outfit. It's PJs. No, it's not. Get with fashion, okay?
FML. We got another one says, I logged into an old social media account I'd basically abandoned recently, only to see that my longtime crush had positively responded to my pour my heart out and love note I'd sent quite some time ago. The thing is, she'd responded 6 months after I'd sent the message and already given up on this account. This was 2 years ago and she's engaged.
No!
No!
Sucks. I really thought this was going to be a saving moment because I thought she waited 6 months. Yes, it's been 2 years, but why don't you just, sorry for the time, I haven't been on this. I can't believe you reached out. But honestly, though, if she really wanted to make this work, don't you think there's other forms of social media she could have found you on?
Either of you could have tried something besides what you did, honestly. It was probably not meant to be. I mean, seeing if she's engaged to somebody else, I'm going to go on a limb and say it wasn't meant to be.
Oh, man.
FML, this one, there's a lot going on in here. My friend and I thought it would be funny if we could both fit into her giant, oversized sweatpants. When we tried to take a step, she fell on top of me. She laughed so hard that she started peeing uncontrollably.
No.
We had to cut ourselves out of the sweatpants because they were wet and stuck to us, and we got so wrapped up in them.
Ew.
So you're covering your friend's urine.
Yeah, did you shower? Did you change? Gross.
Didn't probably wear the pea-soaked sweatpants.
How old were you in this scenario? This sounds like something I would do in like middle school, elementary school with a friend.
I mean, I would prefer that it's an old story. In my mind, it just happened, yeah.
That's what I mean. I would hope it's an older story, but it sounds like it just happened like this weekend.
We asked members of the Playhouse family why they're saying FML. Here's a couple of them. I think my cat hates me. I recently started dating a new guy, and he seems to have chosen him over me for some reason. Now we literally have just mentally changed owners in his mind, I guess.
Ziggy did the same thing when Steven came into my life. He found his new favorite, but that was okay because Steven was my favorite.
Oh, well, that's a sweet thing you just said. Look at that.
Why are you so shocked?
Look at that. That was nice.
Why are you shocked that I said something nice?
It always is surprising to me.
I am a very pleasant person.
And pleasant people don't have to announce it, Amy.
Well, usually people don't question me.
I went on a blind date at a coffee shop. I walked up to who I thought was my blind date, and I smiled and I said, "Hey, you're even cuter in person."
No.
He looked horrified.
No.
It wasn't my date. My actual date witnessed the whole thing.
No.
And couldn't talk about anything else the rest of our time together. FML.
How awkward that the other person saw. But how awkward for you.
I mean, I hope you said something similar when you walked up to your actual date. Not like, oh, no, that makes sense.
Oh, this is you. Oh.
Fargo Moorhead's most tolerated morning show. The Morning Playhouse with Zero and Amy K on Y94.